Thank you, Dinesh. That was an amazing customer story. Thanks again for being here, and we love all the great KPIs and metrics and ROI figures that you put out there. So I think now let's spend some time before opening up for Q&A, spend some time kind of showing you the product. So I'm going to share my screen, and I will actually even show you my phone, so you should be able to see that in 1 minute. And in this scenario, my name is Ann Marshall. I'm sales RVP at DTC Electronics, and on my way to the office, where I'm going to have my weekly forecast review call. And normally what I do in the morning, I'm a sales rep, I'm on the go, I'm going to open my S1, my Salesforce One mobile app, and I see that notification here coming from one of my colleagues saying there's a spiff coming soon for all electronics sales in the energy sector. So I feel like I need to leverage that spiff, right, coming soon, and I need to do something about it. So I wonder, how did we perform in that industry lately, and who are kind of the rock stars of my team? Guess what? I don't need to wait until I'm back at my desk to kind of start, or I don't need to log an IT ticket or talk to a business analyst to gain these insights. I can do that right here, right now, on the go with my SalesWave mobile app, and this is what you see here. So you see a bunch of data sets that I can typically use if I want to do some data exploration. I see a bunch of dashboards that were created for me, and I can even go and see kind of my most favorite ones here. And I'm a VP of sales. I'm not going to do a lot of dashboard creation myself, especially maybe not on my mobile. So I'll just open an existing dashboard that was created for me, kind of giving me information into past sales, so the stuff that we closed. And I see basic metrics here. I can also, it's all dynamic. Every wave dashboard is dynamic. I can toggle from one metric to another one if I want to. And I can get back to the dollar to that dollar metric. If I swipe to the right, then this is where I'm going to see my top 10 customers, my top 10 closed won deals, and also I can see my bottom 10. But I'm optimistic. I want to learn from the best practices, not the worst practices, so I'll focus on top 10. And here, if I scroll down, you see all the breakdowns by geography, by owner, by source, by customer, etc. So if I want to know who are the top setting reps for the industry, for the energy industry, excuse me, then I'll toggle onto the industry button here on the top, and then and I'm guessing there's a little lag in the webinar, so sorry about that. And then I'll double tap onto that bar chart, and this is where I can start to explore. And I see that energy stack ranks as number 2 in terms of top industries. So maybe I can drill into that category. And to do this, I will just use the drill in button here on the bottom, and then I can group by something like the account owner. And this is where I would see immediately the top reps who sold a lot of electronics products in that specific industry. So that's already some level of insights. That's pretty cool. And I can even take an action right here from my phone before I arrive at the office. I can share a snapshot via Chatter and via S1. Maybe I can even annotate this and maybe say I can annotate Chan seems to be the number 1 rep here, and I will also circle around the energy sector. And then I'll push that towards that rep, Chan, and maybe tell him something like, hey guys, there's a spiff coming soon for the energy sector, counting on you to share your winning tactics at the forecast review this morning. And I'll just share that with my team. So with this, now I'm getting into my office and I'm getting ready to get my forecast review call. So I'm going to open SalesWave directly from my desktop. Or maybe if I go and check my feed, then I'm going to see that chatter post that I just sent. So it's all real time. As you see, this is the power of the cloud, I guess. And if you go to SalesWave, this is where we'll have all the kind of key KPIs and metrics that I can use to drive my forecast review call, my pipe review, to coach my team and assess my pipeline health, and et cetera, et cetera. So I want to focus on pipe today. So I'll go and review pipe here. And this is kind of my centralized view, that dashboard that will kind of enable me to monitor the health of my pipeline. And what's amazing is that it's all dynamic, it's all faceted, and if I scroll down, I actually see that there is some embedded predictive insights built by Sales Choice directly here, accessible from this dashboard, right? So I can see things like the actual predicted revenue by Sales Choice, and I can compare that with the expected revenue. I see the breakdown by sales stage. I see a metric that I love. It's the pipeline quality. This is, again, a built-in feature by the Salesforce and the Sales Choice engine, really kind of giving me the quality rating that was assigned to all my leads and all my opportunities. So it's a great tool for me to kind of plan ahead and know whether I'm going to attain my quota or not. And if I keep scrolling, if I keep scrolling down, I'll even see kind of the best opportunity set in that kind of raw data table. So I really love this combination of predictive analytics with predefined visualizations and dashboards. Everything's in there in one place. All right, so what do I need to do? Remember, I want to make sure that I'm hitting my quota. I want to also get advantage of that split on the energy in the energy sector. So maybe I'll start by selecting the time range. Maybe I want to focus on the deals that are predicted to close next quarter. Maybe I'll do that, and maybe I want to identify some of them that I should pull into the current quarter. And remember, we want to focus on one specific industry, so that energy is the one. And then, as always, everything will be faceted. So these two pie charts will facet. And then maybe I want to focus on the deals that are really like advanced, right? Like typically the negotiation and review deals. So I see here the sum of predicted revenue by the Sales Choice engine at 10 million here. So, it's pretty good. These deals are probably good targets for me if I want to pull them into the current quarter. So I do that. I see that I'm around 10 million, and then my pipeline quality metric, the stacked bar chart here, kind of gives me a lot of A ratings and a lot of, not a lot, a few A ratings, 219K worth of opportunities, and close to 9 to 10 million worth of opportunities in the B rating. So maybe this is the right segment for me. I'm going to select these guys, and if I now take a closer look at this raw data table here, I'm going to see that I have 4 account names with 4 opportunities that really I should have my team focus on. And there's this wonderful SC Sales Choice prediction. It's essentially a score, something between 0 and 100%, that kind of tells you the likelihood of this opportunity to close. So I might as well just sort that, and I'll see that the top 2 predictions or scores are these guys. So Aguilar is the name of one account, and Barker is the name of the other account. And guess what? If I really want to prioritize and know the best deal, I'm going to go after the one with the highest revenue, with the highest amount, right? 8 million or 5 million as Sales Choice predicted. So I can take an action right here from that dashboard, but I can also, let's see, keep going, right. I can also go and visualize the account page of Aguilar. This is what sales reps love, right? This account page that really gives me everything I need about my account. So the beauty of Wave is that it's easy to embed, right? We can embed Wave dashboards everywhere. So in this case, you're going to see that this is an actual embedded Wave dashboard that was put in the middle of the opportunity page for that specific account. And again, I would see that I have 4 opportunities in that account. I also see the breakdown by, again, pipeline health with that A, B, and C rating. If I scroll down, I'll see really interesting information coming out of my predictive model, which are kind of why are we losing or winning opportunities in that specific account, kind of the reasons why. So it seems like amount or lead source are really big reasons. And if I keep scrolling down, I'll see kind of the raw data table again. So now I'm really getting close to having my last piece of insight. I want to, within that account, I know I want to focus on that account. I want to sell electronics in the energy sector. In that account, I'll focus on the A-rated opportunities. Seems like I have 2 of them. And if I scroll down, I'll see that the win factors are very linked to kind of the amount. So we really need to focus a lot on like the actual opportunity amount that we will provision. And now I will see that these two guys are kind of the ones that my team should focus on. And if I want to take an action, I don't need to log into another system. I can just like directly log a call or create a new task or create a new campaign or whatever within that specific deal, right? And in this case, Nathan is the name of the account owner, and I'll just tell him something like, hey, Nathan, let's focus on this opportunity and make sure that the amount is right. And I will then click OK, and boom, I'm done. So what we've seen here in like a few minutes is if I'm a sales rep or a sales manager, I get notified that there's a push or a spiff on a specific product or a specific industry. I can do some lightweight exploration on my phone, gain some insight, alert my team, dig deeper on my desktop, benefit from all the great predictive insights and outcomes that were natively integrated in our SalesWave app, and ultimately focus on specific opportunities and accounts and take action right from the point of insight. This is the power of bringing predictive and the Wave app together, all of that within one seamless integrated experience. Okay, so I will now go back to, to the slides and stop sharing my screen. That was the demo. Hope you liked it. It was a live demo. So if we kind of wrap up here before opening up for Q&A, all of that was very sales focused. We talked a lot about the sales reps and the sales managers personas, but want to make sure that you guys understand that it's not limited to that. And I know some of the folks on the line are in the service or in the marketing functions as well. So we also have the equivalent of SalesWave, but for service. It's called ServiceWave. It's a separate app with the same philosophy. And then whether you're a service rep or service manager, you can do things around pipeline trending, or you can you can track product usage. You can see whether there's a decrease in adoption, whether there's product errors. You can identify best practice activities across call centers. You can do really a variety of things kind of related to the service analytic use case. And of course, marketing is a big thing for us. You want to apply the same kind of analytics, simple, easy-to-use analytics to really make sure that you're capturing the right leads and you're measuring these leads through the funnel. The last slide really is we had a great customer testimonial with Macadamian Technology. Thanks again, Dinesh, for being here today. But you're not alone. There's a lot of customers today using and winning with Wave, and this is just a sample of the logos. And really, we're super excited and super proud after slightly over a year launching the product at Dreamforce 2014. We already have a handful of great logos across geos, across use cases, across market segments, small companies, mid-market, large enterprise deals. So really happy about the customer momentum that we're seeing out there.